Hello, and welcome to Tabitha Sipes' book review presentation. Please silence your cell phones and enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm doing my book review over this book, Gladys Aylward. This book is part of Janet and Geoff Benja's series, Christian Heroes Then and Now. This married couple have authored 62 biographies and over 60 other books written on inspirational themes, sports, and some medical. The crazy part about their story is Janet is dyslexic and Geoff failed English in high school twice. So, just keep in mind, if you struggle with English, you could end up being an author someday. Geoff pushed through his struggles and got a bachelor degree in history and philosophy. Shortly after Geoff's graduation, this couple got married and had a daughter. They then moved to the Philippines to become missionaries, and this is where it all started. Many years after beginning their missionary journey in the Philippines, the couple wrote this book, Gladys Aylward, The Adventure of a Lifetime. Gladys, daughter of Thomas and Rosina Aylward, was born in 1902 in London. Gladys grows up in a Christian home and has to leave school at age 14, but you'll have to read the book to find out why. She's also thrown out of the China Inland Missionary Training School in London at age 27. After working as hard as she can to make money to buy a train ticket, she finally makes it to Tientsin. The journey isn't smooth though. After finally making it to Tientsin on train through some horrific events, Gladys decides that she has to go to Yangcheng to meet Mrs. Lawson. This begins a whole nother intense story of events. Gladys and Mrs. Lawson start a hotel for mule trains traveling through Yangcheng. This whole entire time, there's a war going on in China. And as if that wasn't enough for Gladys to worry about, the people in Yangcheng look down upon her and see her as an outcast because she doesn't look the same as them. Gladys's stubborn character still pushes through and finds ways to help these people. Gladys starts going around to surrounding villages and helping girls that have had their feet bound. The leader of the town of Yangcheng names her Ah Wei Day, which means virtuous one. Gladys never married, but she adopted 5 children. She also takes over 90 children under her wing, but the book didn't give a specific number. Gladys dies in 1970, but I'm not going to give any more details on her story because I want you to enjoy the book if you decide to read it. Gladys Aylward is a protagonist in the story. She is the main character and she is very stubborn, but she trusts God with every plan He has for her. Another protagonist in the story is Dr. Fisher. He helps Gladys start her whole journey. He employed her as a housemaid and helped her become a rescue sister. This gave Gladys enough money to even get to China. I'm giving this book a 4.5 star rating, only because I felt like some details maybe were missing. For instance, there weren't many details about her childhood, and I would have been interested to know more. Multiple times in the story, Gladys remembers this verse, Nehemiah 4:14. Mostly the part that says, "Do not be afraid of them. Remember the Lord who is great and awesome and fought for your families, your sons and your daughters, your wives and your homes." This is just more evidence of Gladys trusting the Lord through every hardship she faces. My favorite quote from the book was, "Chi Tao Tu Pu Tuai," which means Christians never retreat. Overall, I really loved this book and I would recommend it to anyone interested in being a missionary or even just reading a page turner. Gladys Aylward is truly inspiring and I'm super thankful I got to learn about her in the book Gladys Aylward, The Adventure of a Lifetime.